Welcome back. How you doing, guys? How you doing? So, next part. Apparently there's a puppy eating fungus-infested corpses. Weird. Ah, crap. So that's what had it on that little boy's head. So you like to play Castlevania? You like men. You can see into my thoughts? No. Fuck. Ah, puzzle time. Crap. Alright then. So that's what those mouths are there for. Thank you. You freaky little whatever the hell things you are. So apparently those things are going to be your only allies. I really do not like where this is going. Oh well. Huh? Yep, this calls for the box. Or can I even get that box over here? No, I cannot, so... There's a trick to this somewhere, I just know it. Aw, it's a cute little puppy dog looking thing. Aw, you cute. Come on, little puppy. Little thing's afraid of me. As if anything would be afraid of this poor little boy who's just... I know I missed something. Platforming. Ah, I see. I see. Makes a cute little puppy come out. Come here, little puppy. Huh. I made it rain. Well, I'm frickin' raiding. Thanks. Did you know lightning means thunder god? Did you know rain means thunder god in Japanese? Cool! That's a nice little way to make it rain. So be sure to do that. Go and grab me a puppy and a giant wheel. Oh, physics puzzles. You make me laugh so much. Alright then, next order of business. How do I get to that frickin' log? Oh. This is certainly a predicament. No! Blup, blup, blup. Oh, I had to move the log. Dang it. I wonder if that dog's gonna be alright. Whoopsie. Eh. Oh my goodness. This is a pretty, you know, I like the whole premise of this game. I'm not gonna lie, it's very interesting. I've wanted to play this for so long, and now that I got the chance, it's a lot better. Like, playing it now, it's even a lot better than I thought it'd be when I was playing it, so I highly recommend this game. You know, just go on the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live. Definitely get it. Although it's just bleak and miserable and makes me want to commit suicide. Ew. Alright, I think I remember this puzzle, right? Let the water flood in, let the water flood in. Ah. I either drown or I get impaled by spikes. Somewhere Vlad the Impaler is laughing in glee. Oh great, this box has a hole in it. That can only mean good things! Oh, man. Aha. Alright then, just let the balloon fill up, or whatever that is. Oh great, I can do the complicated puzzles, but I can't do the simple thing of running away from a spider. That's how I guess that's how fearful I am of those little 8-legged freaks. Awesome movie. Oh, but either way, I do have a discussion coming up I have in The Escapist. If you go to theescapistmagazine.com, I'm going to be posting a thread there sooner or later. I'll probably give you the link to it as well. There's something that's been bothering me. Sex scenes in horror movies. Are they really all that necessary? Is any sexualization of horror really necessary besides the limits of H.R. Geiger? Great, another puzzle. Sounds about right. Yeah, but is any, sexualization of horror really all that great besides the limits of H.R. Geiger? Because in my experience, it usually turns out to be a cheap teen flasher flick. And I'm going to quote Graham Stark and Paul Saunders on this one, but when I was watching Friday the 13th and saw that it had an obscenely amount of sexual content in there, I'm just saying, I say obscenely because it took away from the horror element. We all know Jason's not all that scary, but I just like to be into I like the mood of horror. I don't like it to be interrupted by something as cheesy as crappy dialogue, which the whole movie was filled with. I think that's why we like Jason Voorhees so much. He keeps his mouth shut. Ah, crap. Yeah, I think that's why we like Jason so much. He just shuts his mouth and just kills. Something, we can all like. But I'm just going to quote Graham Stark and Paul Saunders. Whenever I saw the Friday the 13th and saw as many dirty scenes as there, hey, you got your porno in my horror. And that's going to be something I'll be yelling at the movie theaters a lot every time it happens. I just can't get over it. Running around with a worm on my head, running around with a worm on my head. Apparently, this thing does not like sunlight. It must be like some of those nocturnal phosphorin creatures. Oh, great news, everybody. Speaking of horror and how it's supposed to be done right, I was, reading, if you haven't heard already, Borders and Barnes & Nobles are having a going out of business sale. And what this entails is that a lot of their books, like a good 90% of them, are getting marked off for about, where's that pipe at? For about 30 to 40% off. And lo and behold, when I was looking for a good book, I found the Necronomicon. Not the real Necronomicon, written by Abdul Al-Hazred. That thing does not exist, and I kind of wish it did, to see what kind of crazy stuff be in there. But H.P. Lovecraft's Necronomicon was on sale. Thank you, Wormy. And I ended up buying it, and it had a list of all of his great horror stories. And I suggest you read it. I have gotten like I've got a good part of it read, and I love the book. That thing over there. I mean, it's just so awesome. He becomes more of a, if you read a lot of his stuff, it's more of an Edgar Allan Poe-ish type thing. In other words, he cares more about environment and the sense of dread more than he does the monster itself, and you can see that in his short story Call of Cthulhu. But I'm rambling on too much, and I'm going to be moving on to the next part.